Well, ladies and gents, this is Bill Burr stand-up monologue SNL. This was just a month ago by the channel Saturday Night Live. So, Bill Burr. Bill Burr is one of the best comedians on the planet and one of the best comedians that ever existed. His type of comedy, nobody does it. He has this paranoid, weird way of looking the world, but in the end, whatever he says might be the one of the most toxic thing you will ever hear, but in the end, it's all true, isn't it? And Bill Burr is just a legend. His ability to draw a picture, draw some scenario is just awesome. He's always angry, and nowadays when he does stand up, you can feel the passive aggressiveness in every joke. He's just angry all around, but nowadays, if you watch his old bits, you would see that his anger comes out more. Nowadays, he's laughing more because I think he's at the point where he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm get pissed off, but does it really matter? I'm old and this is getting too old. I think that's what I'm seeing from all of his bits. His last special was just incredible. Special before that was kind of bland, but this last special that he did, it was just incredible. So now with all the craziness that happened this year, I want to see what he says in SNL because I saw the Louis C.K. one SNL monologue and that was really toxic. Yeah, I did the reaction to it. Check it out in the cards. But that was really toxic. I want to see what Bill Burr does because I think it's gonna rival that. Let's watch it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Burr.
Alright, if you can see the video, I don't know if I can upload it or not. Maybe I'll edit it later. But if you can't see the video, it's probably because SNL is blocking the video. So I have to put a static image probably.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I am so excited to be here. I have been doing stand-up forever, and this has always been a lifelong dream of mine to come here and host Saturday Night Live. So thank you so much for coming out.
He's doing this for first time? What? What's wrong with you, SNL? He's been big for a long time. Why you never invited him?
Coming out during these difficult times. You guys all look like surgeons with your masks on. Makes me feel comfortable that you're wearing masks. I like people who wear masks. That's good. You're listening to the eggheads, the people we all cheated off of in high school, right? Keep listening to them. And then if you don't wear a mask, that doesn't bug me either, right? Take out your grandparents, you know? Take out your weak cousin with the asthma. I don't care. It's your decision. There's too many people. It's a dream come true. If you're that dumb and you want to kill your own family members, by all means do it. Stop.
Oh god, this takes balls, man, really. In this crazy time, lots of people have lost their, lots of family members. At the time, like they're saying this on SNL, it takes balls. And he did a bit, I think one or two special before, where he's like, we need a pandemic, we need something because too many people, he did that bit. And when this pandemic started, I always thought, what's Bill Burr going to think about it? Is it going to backlash on it somehow? Somebody's going to pick it up? Because he's owning up to it. He's saying it again here, right here. I love it, man.
From reproducing, it's literally a dream come true. And speaking of dreams come true, did you see Rick Moranis got sucker punched on the Upper West Side? New York is back, baby! New York is back! Yes! We lost our edge there for a minute. City started looking like a giant Bed Bath & Beyond, and then bam! Oh, Ricky took one in the chops. It had to happen. That's what happens when you stick an M&M store in Times Square. All right? The universe has to balance itself.
I know what he's talking about there.
Back in Times Square, old people can walk safely 40 blocks away. I don't know. I'll probably get canceled for doing that joke. How stupid is that cancel thing? They're literally
What is that joke? I don't know what he's talking about. I have to Google it afterwards.
running out of people to cancel. They're going after dead people now. They're trying to cancel John Wayne. It's like,
What?
dude, God did that 40 years ago. They're all up in arms. They're like, did you hear what he said in that interview in Playboy in 1970? Can you believe that? It's like, yeah. He was born in 1907.
Damn.
That's what these people sounded like. You never talk to your grandparents and
Look, if somebody was born in 1907, and I don't care if he's racist or whatever, that's just, he was born in 1907, man. Come on. There's so many periods that went between that and right now. In all those decades, so many things happen. I mean, it's not surprising.
Brought up the wrong subject, and all of a sudden it went off the rails. Like, oh, grandma. Just keep making the cookies. Yeah, you don't bring up race or religion with your grandparents. You keep it simple. Anyway, I don't know. I guess my grandparents are older. I don't know. Plowing ahead. Plowing ahead. Let's talk white women here, shall we? Let's talk white women. White women, you're amazing. Amazing your accomplishments over the last few years. I gotta tell you, the way white women somehow hijack the woke movement, generals around the world should be analyzing this. Just to refresh your memory, the woke movement was supposed to be about people of color not getting opportunities, the at-bats that they deserved, finally making that happen. And it was about that for about 8 seconds. And then somehow, white women swung their Gucci-booted feet over the fence of oppression and stuck themselves at the front of the line.
Gucci boots.
I don't know how they did it. I've never heard so much complaining in my life from white women. My life is so hard. With my SUV and my heated seats. You have no idea what it's like to be me. Trash and white guys, the nerve.
You heard that white woman going, like she's trying to laugh, but she's getting bothered right there. Oh, Bill Burr is a legend, man. I love it. I love when, audience is so uncomfortable. There is no one laugh, and anybody who laughs are laughing just fakely.
Where's the camera? The nerve of you white women. Listen, I don't want to speak ill of my bitches here, okay? I don't. But let's go back in history here, okay? You guys stood by us toxic white males through centuries of our crimes against humanity. You rolled around in the blood money, and occasionally, when you wanted to sneak off and hook up with a black dude, if you got caught, you said it wasn't consensual. Yeah, that's what you did. That's what you did. So why don't you shut up, sit down next to me, and take your talking to? Thank you.
Oh, this was epic.
I haven't been in New York for about a year. I was here last year. I was shooting a movie. Had a great time with Judd Apatow, Pete Davidson, and all the guys.
All right. I think Bill Burr's at the stage of where he doesn't give an F. It's not like he ever did, but now he really doesn't give an F. He's old, and after what stupid thing happened to Louis, is like, you know what? Yes, there's some excuse for Louis, but that was still too much. Whatever happened to Louis C.K. was too much. All right. So he's like, they are going to find some reason to cancel me or get angry about me. So if I'm going out with a bang, because his last special was just incredible. He's going way more toxic than he's ever been. And you look at that. This is one of the best stand-up bits of all time. Not just his, of anyone. If you compare, this is one of the best stand-up bit of all time. I love it, man. He really doesn't give an F now. The next special is going to be incredible too, the way he's going right now.
Yeah, had a great time. And I hadn't been here in like 13 years, and I immediately noticed how extra crowded the city was. And I was getting all claustrophobic. I'm like, what's going on? How much some people not using safe sex and making all these babies, So I finally walked up to this old New York door guy, and I was just like, dude, what's going on? What's with all these people here? And he was just like, oh, no, don't worry. He goes, it's June. He goes, it's Pride Month. And I'm like, what's that? I'm 52. I never heard of it, right? They didn't have that when I was a kid. He goes, oh, it's Gay Pride Month. And I was just like, oh. Dude, when you're just like stuck in the Matrix and you just can't, everything's just pressed up, you can't see anything, and then somebody gives you that little nugget of information that just pulls it back? It's like, why is it so crowded? It's Gay Pride Month. Tank tops. 0% body fat. Two guys kissing. Rainbow flags. I didn't know that. That's what I learned. The month of June is Gay Pride Month.
Where is he going?
That's a little long, don't you think? For a group of people that were never enslaved.
Oh, that's just.
How did they get all of June? Dude, black people were actually enslaved. They get February. They get 28 days of overcast weather. Sun goes down at 4 in the afternoon. Everybody's shivering.
That is so true, man.
Go on the parade. Look.
Yes, black people have been suffering way more than gay people ever did. And that is true. They get February. Man, I love Bill Burr. This is so good.
Yeah. How about you hook them up with July? These are equator people. Give them the sun for 31 days. There's gay black people. They could celebrate from June 1st, June 31st, 61 days of celebrating. All right, that's all my
June doesn't have 31st, but okay.
time. We got a great show for you guys, everybody. Jack White is here.
Oh, I love it. Man, this is incredible. I thought he was done after the white women thing, but in here he started with also the pride thing and gay people, black. It's just awesome, man. This is one of the best stand-up bit of all time. I love where Bill Burr is going, man. In 2018 or 2017 he did the special. It just sucked. I didn't like it. It was just weird. It was slow paced. But the latest special he did, he was incredible in that one. And this, hearing to his joke here, he's just going incredible now. I can't, for the first time in a long time, I can't wait for Bill Burr's next special to come. It's just too awesome. Alright people, please don't forget to like and subscribe.